talk afterwards about the next one. We'll now have number 3 talk, and we'll invite Brother Welding up to take us through that. And the title is Bible Promises That Will Soon Be Fulfilled.
Have you ever had someone make a promise to you? Perhaps you have heard during a presidential debate where both candidates make promises to change America for the better. Their promises usually include things like a better healthcare system, better employment opportunities, a stronger economy, and maybe even peace and security. Although they make these promises for a brighter, better future, we can see by the conditions that the world is in today that all the promises they have made have failed miserably to come true. You could possibly say by the looks of things that the future of this world has one foot in the grave, so to speak. The reason for this is that man is imperfect. Their intentions may be good, but because they are imperfect, they cannot follow through with their promises. However, there is someone that has never lied, and his track record has proven faultless. I'm sure we can all guess who that could be. Yes, Jehovah God himself. In his word, the Bible, Jehovah promises us many things. Let's turn to the Bible and read one example of what Jehovah promises regarding our health care. Please turn with me to Isaiah 35, 5 and 6. That's Isaiah 35, 5 and 6. It reads, "At that time the eyes of the blind will be opened, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped. At that time the lame will leap like the deer, and the tongue of the speechless will shout for joy." Can you imagine that? Jehovah will help those that perhaps had a handicap, such as those who cannot see before to have sight, and even those that perhaps cannot walk before be able to jump for joy. Their handicaps will be cured because Jehovah promises these things. Let's read another promise that Jehovah makes us in the book of Revelation 21:4. Please turn with me there as I read. He will wipe out every tear from their eyes, and death will be no more. Neither will mourning, nor outcry, nor pain be any more. The former things have passed away. Can you imagine a world without pain? A world where you don't have to worry about someone coming into our schools and killing innocent people. No more terrorist plots. Yes, the promise of no more death. Yes, friends, there will be no need for Obamacare because we will have Jehovah's loving care. Jehovah will cure all of his people permanently rather than this world's faulty healthcare system. Let's read what the Bible has to say about creating a better economy. Let's turn to our Bibles and read Isaiah 65, 21 and 22. It reads, "They will build houses and live in them, and they will plant vineyards and eat their fruitage. They will not build for someone else to inhabit, nor will they plant for others to eat. For the days of my people will be like the days of a tree, and the work of their hands my chosen ones will enjoy to the full." Jehovah promises us a time when we will be able to build our own homes and actually live in them. We will be able to plant our own gardens and actually enjoy the food we grow. No one will go hungry or even live on the streets. Jehovah says the earth will stand forever, and only righteous, loving, teachable people will reside upon it forever. Yes, Jehovah has many loving promises for us that are set forth in his word, the Bible. Unlike these politicians who make promises for change but cannot follow through, Jehovah not only has the power and ability, but he has the desire to make these changes happen. Just like Joshua told the nation of Israel, not one word out of all the good promises that Jehovah your God has spoken to you has failed. They have all come true. The only question is, Will you be there to see these promises fulfilled?
Thank you very much, Brother Welding. Again, and as an excellent talk, Jake. Oh, you did especially good at your introduction there. Study point number 38, page 215, talks about an interest-arousing introduction, and I'm sure everyone will agree. As soon as you'd gone through that, you had everybody's attention. It's really important, isn't it? Because it can determine, the first things we say can determine whether we're going to have their attention or not. Just because everybody's here, like there's a nice point in the book. It says the fact that people have gathered here doesn't mean they get ready to give you their. I really can't do it tonight, can I? Doesn't mean they're ready to give the subject their undivided attention. But with that introduction, you captured everybody, and there wasn't a single mind there that was wondering. I think you did a really nice job of that, and you also followed it through with the rest of your talk. It all matched nicely and flowed really nice through to your conclusion. So it was a very nice job of that, Brother Welding.